Hello trainers, it's your favorite content creator Ganetto, and today we dive once again into Little REMIX Cup and we're gonna check together my best team so far, and this time we're gonna use it with a twist. We're gonna have Skorupi on the lead, followed up by Spritzee and safe switch Wynaut. So you can see here that Spritzee can do absolutely massive work against anything, even against Drifloon, protecting your team by anything, I mean it, even against poison types or a potential Alola Samshu, you can still do massive work against that Pokemon. So keeping the shields most of the times for Spritzee to sweep is gonna be our key element. So having here my Wynaut coming in really clutch against this rock type, and you can see that it is also Shadow one, so Nose Pass is just gonna take a lot of damage from those counters, meaning that now my Skorupi has to come in and face this Wynaut. What we want to do here is to do as much damage as we can. We know that at some point our Wynaut has to face this Wynaut, and don't worry trainers, I have you covered. You are not gonna see any of those long awaited battles with Wynaut mirrors, because we're just gonna skip them. Yeah, that's the spirit. So here comes now my mirror code. You can see that those mirror codes deal nothing, so Nose Pass comes in. We have to go for that mirror code right on the edge here, because they were super close to a move and we did not want to get hit by a move, so we're just gonna skip the match. We're gonna take the victory and we're gonna focus into the next one. So Skorupi right into the next one against the Seel up on the lead. Not the worst lead scenario, but not the best, because we can still lose this one if we do not get the boost, and also we need to be really clutch on our moves. So I decide here to go for a little bit of overfarm, landing that cross poison. They decide to let that go. That was absolute coolness by my opponent, so we're just gonna take the loss here, and also the switch disadvantage, because they have the upper hand here. We also lost the shield. Things are not looking that good, so I'm gonna have here another battle skip, because here comes the mirror code. You can see all that HP that took a while, about 2 minutes, and that was too long. So we're just gonna have now Jangmo coming in. You can see that I have that Charmer which can just destroy down Jangmo, and we're gonna take the victory because their Wynaut almost has no HP at all. Right into the next one now, and we're facing a Wynaut up on the lead. My plan here is to go straight for the cross poisons, and Skorupi can still beat down Wynaut if we can shield correctly. I decided to take the first one because I was like, okay, what's the worst that can happen, and it dealt more than I expected, so I took a lot of damage. So my opponent here switches into Onyx. I can go here ahead with an Aqua Tail and then finish it off with a potential farm down for my Wynaut. That shield that you saw there, that was definitely a mistake. I remember the time, yeah, I was watching TV and I did a mistake. So we're gonna skip the battle against the Wynaut mirror. As you can see here, we're gonna force the quit out to the second rock thrower, and that is kinda bad. But the good news here is that we dealt some damage with our Wynaut, and now we can safely farm down with our Spritzee, because Spritzee still loses to the rock throwers. It's not the best charmer in the 500 CP limit, that's why Cotton is better. But you can see that it can still apply a lot of pressure, and eventually we win the game. On the next one we have the best lead ever. We're gonna have a Spritzee against us, and we're part poison, part bug, so we do not take super effective damage while we deal super effective damage, so it makes sense. I decided to stay in a little bit longer than usual. Right now I can take the second move, but I decided to double block my Skorupi. They have 2 shields that I'm expecting them to use at some point, so here comes the cross poison. They're gonna survive, but we can still finish off, and we have our attack rose. This is what I like about Skorupi, especially the Shadow, because now we can deal massive damage even to that Drifloon, switching out to a Wynaut against a Drifloon. And I know what you're thinking, what are you doing, Ganetto? Well, it's all part of the plan. I just want them to use a shield or 2 before fainting out, and I can still finish them off with my energy, because look at that mirror code coming in clutch. I'm expecting a double shield here, to be honest, and right now I will get hit by a move. So what I want to do here is to go in with my Spritzee, absorb the damage, and then finish off the match with my Scorpion over here coming in, and you can see that cross poison is just gonna do massive damage to that Pokemon. And look at that trainers, we are absolutely raking it with our Skorupi. Next one, against Dratini, only shadow form, pretty tricky, so we have to switch out to our Wynaut. They follow the switch with a Chinchou, they do not have a straight Wynaut counter, that is good for us, and look at how much damage we have already done. They're gonna go straight for the Thunderbolt, makes sense, but still another one will not be enough to finish us off, so I'm committed to the farm down since they cannot finish us off with those sparks. Down goes Chinchou, and right now we have the mirror coats ready to go for the Dratini. Dratini is pretty glassy, has to block even the mirror coats, and we have to go for at least one. Down goes their shield, we switch out to our Scorpio because they saw our Spritzee, and right now cross poison is a thing. We take super effective damage from those wing attacks, but we have the shield advantage, and I'm pretty sure I can take one of those bubble beams. However, they have a Brave Bird, they're gonna quit the match after this because they have nothing to throw at us, and we're gonna take the victory. Spritzee, the absolute closer that even the opponents do not let us use since they're just gonna bail out. For the next one, another Wynaut, another day at GBL, and we're gonna block the mirror code. That's a huge block, and we have to go now for the cross poisons. Normally, my Shadow Skorupi loses the match to that Wynaut, but it's all good and great for us since we can still pull off the win against that Pokemon. Using another shield here, what are they doing? I have no clue at all, so mirror code now has to be blocked. We also used two shields, so, oh, they have one. Okay, my bad trainers. So we're gonna take out at one shot the Sonics. They thought they could survive, but we were buffed up. So here comes now my cross poison, dealing massive damage to that thing. They're gonna go for the CMP, meaning that we cannot go now for that switch out. We have to answer back with our Wynaut because after all, this Pokemon might deal super effective back at us, but we have the counter damage which is gonna do super effective back at them. So here comes now my mirror coat, dealing a lot of damage to that Scovet. Down it goes, and we're gonna take the victory because they bail out once again. For the next one, we have a bad lead on the face of Litwick. You can see that this Pokemon absolutely takes no damage from our counters and also can withstand those mirror codes while dealing super effective damage. But do they have super effective damage? Perhaps not, probably not, because they have flame charge at the point, and we're gonna go now with the Aqua Tails. Aqua Tails deals almost more than half for sure, about 90% to that Stanky, so we're off to go with the shield advantage at this point, and that's why I like Shadow Skorupi. Even up on the lead, you can still take the shield advantage towards your advantage. So the opponent here goes for the Litwick to finish off the remaining of the match. I don't know what they were expecting here. I tried to go for the mirror coat. They have a Bulbasaur, they want to preserve the shield for the Bulbasaur, and things are not looking that great for me because I'm having a Charmer. However, I have two shields, and perhaps now we can farm down. Look at that, trainers. Charm being resistant and still being clutch. We can still finish off here with our Spritzee. And yeah, we're gonna finish off with Spritzee, that's all. So for the next one, another Wynaut mirror. What were you expecting? Yeah, Little Cup is all about those Wynauts, so we're gonna have the mirror and we're gonna skip the match, like always, skip that in between match. So we're gonna force the quit out to that Spritzee, and we have a lot of energy to spend now. With Spritzee out of the way, I'm pretty sure that my own Spritzee is gonna be on a very good spot overall, especially with the shields up. I'm pretty sure I can go ahead and shield here, but I'd say to let that go because now I can come in with my Wynaut, finish this Pokemon off with a mirror coat while keeping two shields for my Charmer just in case they have a rock thrower at the back. However, they have the Wynaut which comes in and the Minccino. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna completely charm down here. They go for the move, that was probably a mistake, and we have the time to go now for a potential Thunderbolt to finish them off, and we're gonna grab another huge victory. Gonna go for the Draining Kiss because it's a cuter move, and yeah, overall a pretty solid win once again. So why not on the next one against a Litleo? You love to see it. We switched the team right now. We do not have the same lead like we had with the Skorupi. So we're gonna lead with Wynaut while having Skorupi as a safe switch. We're returning to the past habits because I decided that Skorupi works better as a safe switch overall. So here comes my cross poison, not dealing a lot of damage. I was not expecting a Seel, to be honest, but I wanted the boost towards my end. So down we go, but we can survive at the last second this ominous wind, meaning that this cross poison now will be more than enough to finish off the freelist and we can maintain that switch advantage. So I decided to come in now with my Wynaut because we deal super effective damage and that's a pretty cool matchup for us. So we're gonna take out almost that Litleo. They're gonna go for the switch out after they use a shield, and right now my Spritzee will be on a very good spot. However, they bait us with a bubble beam. Things are not looking that good because a Brave Bird now can finish us off. They have an RLAce, not a Brave Bird. We can still go for that last second move, and this is gonna be it for the Ducklet. They're gonna farm us down with that final Fire Fang, but Wynaut comes in really clutch. We are gonna pass through that final counter, and no matter how much energy they have, we're just gonna take the victory here because GBL is fixed. Time for the final one, trainers. It's already dark here, and we're gonna go with our Shadow Skorupi. Really being a huge Pokemon for this team because a safe switch, a safe pick overall, and the spammy option as well, dealing not only damage but also gaining seals from the enemy. If you can get the boost, this Pokemon can really get out of hand. So they have a Nidoran coming in, and I know I can survive one Body Slam or a Poison Fang, so I'm just gonna take it. And here comes now my second Aqua Tail, dealing a lot of damage to the Nidoran. I'm pretty sure I can come in now with Wynaut and still able to finish it off with a potential Mirror Coat. So here comes the Poison Fang. Okay, no worries there, and we're gonna get hit by another move, another Poison Fang this time. We're getting debuffed a lot, so we have to go right straight for that Mirror Coat, not gonna risk for more of those farms. So they have the Seel and the Spritzee. We have the upper hand with those charms, so we're just gonna finish it off a little bit faster, and we're still gonna be able to go for that final charm, meaning that now we have to rely on our Wynaut to finish off the match. I know that at some point I have to get a move, so I decided to let that first one hit me and then completely farming down, and this is gonna be all. So thank you, trainers, for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like before you go, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and if you want to see more of this team, well, click over here. You will not regret it. So thank you, trainers, for watching, and I hope to see you all into the next one. Take care, everyone.